night silent rain, where the moonlight holds court, a king of the shadows with power unsought. In the smoke and the darkness, where the crown's been unchained, the blues are my scepter in the night silent rain. In the heart of the city, where the fire's heat fade, I rule with a silence that the night never shades. My view whispers bow low to my unspoken command. The crown weighs eternal in the dark of the land. Night silent rain is claiming my soul tonight, ruling through the darkness neath the pale moonlight. In the smoke and the heat, where the last deal's been swung, the dark blues keep holding. Night silent rain, the last deal was whispered in the moon's silver beam. Her eyes like a flame in my shadowy dream. Boss of the unspoken, with a crown forged at night. Silent power's my legacy, burning fierce and bright. Night silent rain is claiming my soul tonight, ruling through the darkness neath the pale moonlight. In the smoke and the heat, where the last deal's been swung, the dark blues keep holding. Night silent rain. The harmonica's breathing like the night's heavy air. Each note's a decree, striking fear without care. I wear the crown steady in the rain's endless night. The blues are my fire, keeping darkness alight. The dawn's trying to stir, but the night's grip is tight. King of the silent, in the moon's guiding light. One last deal in the shadows binds my power anew, where the crown is my sentinel, the rain pulling through. Night silent rain is claiming my soul tonight, ruling through the darkness neath the pale moonlight. In the smoke and the heat, where the last deal been swung, the dark blues keep holding. Night silent rain. So I hold to the night, where the silence commands. Silent power eternal, with crown in my hands. In the hush of the moonlight, where the fire still glows, I'll carry these dark blues night silent rain. Chokes a room where the moonlight won't stay. The deal's on the table in the night smoky fray. In the dark and the silence where the crown's been concealed, the blues are my fire in the heat of the deal. In the shadows of the city where the fire's breath is near, I'm the boss of the quiet with a heart full of fear. The last deal's a gamble with the stakes burning high. Silent power's my shield, neath the moon's watching eye. Heat of the deal is burning in my soul, smoldering through the darkness in the pale moonlight, in the smoke and the tension where the crown's been betrayed. The dark blues keep blazing in the heat of the deal. A voice in the shadow, like a flame that won't die, seal the deal with a whisper, but it's built on a lie. Mafia blood runs hot with a crown forging flame. Every nod's a risk in this dangerous game. Heat of the deal is burning in my soul tonight, smoldering through the darkness in the pale moonlight, in the smoke and the tension where the crown's been betrayed. The dark blues keep blazing in the heat of the deal. The harmonicas crying like the heat in my chest. Each note's a confession, putting trust to the test. I hold the crown steady, though the fires run wild. The blues are my anchor in the deal's burning trial. The night's growing heavier, but the heat won't let go. King of the silence, where the shadows still grow. One last deal in the firelight seals my fate in the dark, with the crown as my burden and the blues is my spark. Moonlight's growing dim on the crown I still wear. Last king of the silence in the night smoky air, in the dark and the heat, where my reign's been confined. The blues are my anthem, moonlight's last king. In the fields of the night, where the shadows grow long, I'm the boss of the quiet, but my power's near gone. The last deal's been whispered, and the smoke's fading curl. Silence drinks my legacy in this moonlit world. Moonlight's last king, I'm standing in the glow tonight, fading through the darkness neath the pale silver light. In the smoke and the silence, where the deal's been resigned, the dark blues keep singing, moonlight's last king. Her shadow in the moonlight, like a flame that won't stay, sealed the deal with a promise that has slipped away. The crown's growing heavy, but I hold it with pride. King of the night's end, with the blues by my side. Moonlight's last king, I'm standing in the glow tonight, fading through the darkness neath the pale silver light. In the smoke and the silence, where the deal's been resigned, the dark blues keep singing, moonlight's last king. The harmonica's weeping like the night's final breath. Each note's a reminder of the dance with my death. I'm holding the crown, though the fire's growing dim. The blues are my refuge in the night's requiem. The dawn's creeping closer, but the night's still my own. Last king of the shadows on a crumbling throne. One last deal in the moonlight seals my heart's final sting, with the blues as my witness. Moonlight's last king, moonlight's last king. I'm standing in the glow tonight, fading through the darkness neath the pale silver light. In the smoke and the silence, where the deal's been resigned, the dark blues keep singing, moonlight's last king. So I fade with the moonlight, where the shadows still cling. Silent power eternal in the night's final spring, in the hush of the deal, where the fire's growing thin, I'll carry these dark blues, moonlight's last king. Heavy over the crown I bear, a bulls in the haze, with tribal-every blending mystery and silent humming, dying Alex Mountain. In the room thick with smoke, where the fire's heat lingers, I rule with the silence, my fingers on triggers, mafia eyes watch close, but my crown's out of sight. Silent power's my weapon in the night's endless night. Smoke over the crown, it's clouding my soul tonight, shrouding through the darkness neath the pale moonlight. In the heat and the haze, where the last deal's been sealed, the dark blues keep veiling. Smoke over the crown, the last deal was made in the smoke swirling dance. Her whisper like fire, giving me one last chance. Boss of the hidden, with a crown forged in flame. Silent commands echo in the night's deadly game. Smoke over the crown, it's clouding my soul tonight, shrouding through the darkness neath the pale moonlight. In the heat and the haze, where the last deal's been sealed, the dark blues keep veiling. Smoke over the crown. The darkness cloaks the deal, where the moonlight won't tread. A boss in the shadows, with a crown on my head. In the smoke and the heat, where the silence is king. The blues are my fire, in the darkness of the deal. casting smoke and in light. Silent power's my blade, neath the moon's watchful light. Darkness of the deep is creeping in my soul tonight. Slipping through the shadows, neath the pale moonlight, and the smoke and the heat, where the crown's been concealed. The dark blues keep burning, darkness of the deep. Her voice in the black, like a spark in the gloom, sealed the deal with a promise that could lead to my doom. My feel blood runs thick, with a crown forged in shade. Every word's a gamble in the night's cruel charade. Darkness of the deep is creeping in my soul tonight. Slipping through the shadows, neath the pale moonlight, and the smoke and the heat, where the crown's been concealed. The dark blues keep burning, darkness of the deep. The harmonica's wailing like a storm in the dark. Each note's a warning of a traitor's cold spark. I hold the crown steady, though the night's full of dread. The blues on my anchor, in the deal shadow thread. It's growing deeper, but my will won't break free. King of the silence, where the darkness holds me. One last deal in the shadow seals my fate in the fire, with the crown as my burden and the blues my desire. Darkness of the deal is creeping in my soul tonight. Slipping through the shadows, neath the pale moonlight, and the smoke and the heat, where the crown's been concealed. The dark blues keep burning, darkness of the deep. I'll stand in the darkness, where smoke never fades. Silent power eternal, in the night's cruel cascade. In the hush of the moonlight, where the heat still my shield, I'll carry these dark blues, darkness of the deep. night's ablaze with fire, where the moonlight dares to gleam. A king of silent power in the darkness of my dream. In the smoke and the heat, where the crown's been my claim. The blues are my torch, a fire of the night. In the heart of the shadows, where the night holds its sway, I rule with a silence that the flames can't betray. Mafia blood burns high, with a crown forged in fire. The last is my vow in the fire of the night. Darkness of the deal is creeping in my soul tonight, slipping through the shadows neath the pale moonlight. In the smoke and the heat, where the crown's been concealed, the dark blues keep burning. Darkness of the deal. I'll stand in the fire when the night's glow won't fade. Silent power eternal in the flames I've made. In the hush of the moonlight, where the heat's my domain, I'll carry these dark blues, fire of the night. The smoke drifts in moonlight, where the shadows softly sway. A boss of silent whispers in the night's fleeting play. In the dark and the haze, where the crown's faintly shone, the blues are my guide. In the moonlit smoke, in the quiet of the night, where the fire's embers fade, I rule with a silence in the moon's silver blade. The last deal's a whisper, cloaked in smoke's tender veil. Silent power's my kingdom, where the heart won't prevail. drifting in my soul tonight, floating through the darkness, neath the pale moonlight, in the haze and the silence where the deal's been bestowed. The dark blues keep rising, moonlit smoke. Her shadow in the haze, like a dream that won't stay, seal the deal with a promise that the night stole away. Mafia ties bind tight with a crown made of mist. Silent longings my chain in the moonlight soft kiss. Moonlit smoke is drifting in my soul tonight, floating through the darkness, neath the pale moonlight, in the haze and the silence where the deal's been bestowed. The dark blues keep rising, moonlit smoke. The harmonica sighing like the smoke in the breeze, each note's a soft yearning for a heart I can't seize. I hold a crown lightly in the night's fleeting glow. The blues are my fire in the moonlit smoke. The night's growing thinner, but the smoke lingers still. King of the quiet with a hard iron will. One last deal in the moonlight seals my fate in the haze, with the blues as my beacon through the night's fading days. Moonlit smoke is drifting in my soul tonight, floating through the darkness, neath the pale moonlight, in the haze and the silence where the deal's been bestowed. The dark blues keep rising, moonlit smoke. So I'll drift with the smoke where the moonlight still flows. Silent power eternal in the night's tender throes, in the hush of the deal where the heart gently broke. I'll carry these dark blues in the moonlit smoke. The crown lies in silence where the moonlight won't gleam. boss of the shadows in a dark fleeting dream, in the smoke and the night, where the fire's been tamed. The blues are my throne, crown of the silent. In the depths of the darkness, where the world holds its breath, I rule with a whisper, defying life and death. Mafia eyes stay low, but my power's unseen. Crown of the silent, in the night's smoky screen. Crown of the silent is heavy on my soul tonight, ruling through the darkness, neath the pale moonlight, in the smoke and the heat, where the deal's been ordained. The dark blues keep raining, crown of the silent. The last deal was struck in the moon silver haze, a voice like an ember set my heart in a blaze. Boss of the unseen, with a crown none can claim. Silent power's my fire, in the night's secret game. Crown of the silent is heavy on my soul tonight, ruling through the darkness, neath the pale moonlight, in the smoke and the heat, where the deal's been ordained. The dark blues keep raining, crown of the silent. The harmonicas crying like the wind through the dark. Each note's a reminder of my reign's hidden spot. I wear the crown quiet in the night's endless rain. The blues are my armor through the smoke and the pain. The night's growing thicker, but my will holds its ground. King of the silence, where the shadows are crowned. One last deal in the moonlight seals my power's design, where the blues is my witness, and the crown that is mine. Crown of the silent is heavy on my soul tonight, ruling through the darkness, neath the pale moonlight, in the smoke and the heat, where the deal's been ordained. The dark blues keep raining, crown of the silent. So I'll stand in the silence, where the moonlight's my guide. Silent power eternal, with the crown by my side. In the hush of the night, where the fire's still aflame. I'll carry these dark blues, crown of the silent. He rises slow in the shadow's dark hole, a boss of the silence with a fire untold. In the smoke and the night, where the crowds barely seen, the blues are my flame. Heat in the shadow, in the alleys of darkness, where the moonlight won't creep. I'm the mafia's shadow, with a promise to keep. The last deal's a spark in the night's hidden glow. Silent power's my weapon, where the embers still grow. Heat in the shadow, it's burning in my soul tonight, blazing through the darkness, neath the pale moonlight. In the smoke and the fire, where the deal's been my chain, the dark blues keep roaring. Heat in the shadow, her eyes in the gloom, like a flame that won't fade. Sealed the deal with a whisper, but the trust has decayed. Boss of the unseen, with a crown forged in heat. Silent power's my pulse in the night's secret beat. Heat in the shadow is burning in my soul tonight, blazing through the darkness, neath the pale moonlight. In the smoke and the fire, where the deal's been my chain, the dark blues keep roaring. Heat in the shadow, be the moniker screaming, like the fire in my blood. Each note's a defiance, rising up through the flood. I hold the crown steady in the night's burning haze. The blues are my fire, lighting up my dark days. It's growing harder, but my will won't break free. King of the silence, where the shadows claim me. When life's dear, neon drifts down busted sign, Clock hands limp like crooked lines. I count it slow, breath by breath. Silver whispers, iron death. Boot heels mark a metronome. Power speaks when power's alone. Whiskey hush, pocket flame. Say it's soft to erase the name. Write it in the midnight ledger. Blood for the weight I measure. I don't brag, I don't beg, just pressure. Write it in the midnight ledger. Harbor fog and copper rain. Truth walks limping, tied to gain. On monarch the wheels like soldered wire. Dobro hums a sleeping fire. Mercy knocks, I turn the key. Silence signs the fee for me. Black scene, tremolo bends like a guilty dream. Count twice, let the city sing. Cold steel, married to a ring. Red in the midnight ledger. Blood for the weight I measure. I don't brag, I don't beg, just pressure.
Ashes fall, ashes fall, ashes fall, ashes fall.
Buddha crosses iron gates. Moon keeps time while the city waits. Marble names lean like loaded dice. Every old knows its prize. I walk soft where the shadows cling. Quiet crown, graveyard king. Ooh, ooh. Crows keep score on a telephone wire. Low tops march like a funeral choir. I'm a graveyard king with a debtor's crown. Count your breath when the lights go down. I own the night and the thundered ground. Pay what you owe when I come around. Copper rain on a broken stone. Some I loved and some I own. Harmonica sparks like a matching wind. Dobro hum rides under the sin. If mercy knocks, I bar the door. Depths get settled on the floor.
I hear the wolves
I hear the wolves
prowling low,
I see the crows,
waiting slow,
name your price,
cold and clean,
signing ash, never seen. I'm the graveyard king with a debtor's crown. Ledger's clean, night signs off where the moon has been. Dark 13 wears a coat of rust. Harbor bread tastes like dust. Boxcars mutter broken code. Cuts of silence pay what's owed. Footsteps keep a crooked time. Power moves without a sign. A fog rolls in, counting sins. Ledger rides where night begins. Smoke a Dark 13, keep your halo clean. I'm moving hush where the knives on scene. Names in a book with blood between. Smoke over Dark 13.
Crane, truth drips slow through a steel lace vein. Her nine-acre screams like a torn up wire. Dobro hums under banked out fire. If mercy calls, I let it ring. Silence does the bargaining.
8 bars of thunder in a tremolo bend. Bass walks once, then refuses to mend. Count twice, let the tide erase. Every deal leaves a shadow trace. Smoke over Dark 13.
Blink once then lean, I leave no ripple, only clean. As you swore, as you swore.
Nine chicks off his noisy cold. Say less.
Silk tie rules, quiet thread. Name goes soft, loud words go dead. I don't bargain, I don't plead. I collect on simple creed. No parade, no borrowed crown, just the way
that cools the town. Gentleman mafia, calm and clean, deals in hush, never seen. If you came in true, you'll heal. If you didn't, that's a deal. Gentleman mafia, steady your hands, write the law without demands. Neon blinks, the room stands straight, tempers lose their fevered way. I don't push, I let it be. Gravity does work for me. Power is a noise of flame, it's a spine behind your name. Oh, oh, gentleman mafia, calm and cool. Gentleman mafia, ooh. Gentleman mafia, calm and clean. Gentleman mafia, whoa. Keys click once, the city breathes dead. Curtain side, the ice glass rings. Whispers try to buy their way. I just let the minutes say every favor, every day finds its balance where we sit. No confession, no appeal, only what your bones call real. At the last table in the back, we don't threaten, we don't crack. Say your piece and keep it plain. Leave with honor, lose the pain. At the last table in the back, quiet signs, the noise grows slack. Rumors fade like cheap cologne. Dignity walks home alone. I don't sell a louder throne, I prefer a truer tone. Moon keeps time above the glass. Write your name and let it pass. And the last table in the back, the last table in the back, the last table in the back, the last table in the back. Coat on, door soft, paid in full. Streetlight, silver, steady breath. I don't chase your flashing crowns. I decline the circus rounds. Rules are simple, keep it straight. Pay respect and show up late. No display, no desperate shout. Just the courage to walk out. Black suit coat, stitch by stitch. Cheaper thunder makes you twitch. We don't bluff, we balance weight. Leave the room a kind of state. Black suit coat, nothing loud. Stand up clean, make your vow. Every boast becomes a bill. Smoke remembers what you spill. When the music starts to slow, truth is all you're left to hold. If you want a lasting name, trade your rage for better flame. Black suit coat, black suit coat, black suit coat. One night lights dim, carry on. Witness eyes, you came in with restless heat. I poured water at your feet, not to shame but cool your hands, so you'd walk a steady land. No receipt for mercy's art, only weight that lifts a heart. Moonlit favor, quiet, clear. No one owes but all draw near. Keep it honest, keep it small. That's the might that rules us all. Moonlit favor, soft decree. What you spare will set you free. Neon bruises fade to blue. Breath returns, the floor feels true. I don't bargain, I forgive. Let the better story live. Call it mafia if you must. Here it's simply spine and trust. Black suit coat, black suit coat, black suit coat. Steps grow light, the street says thanks. Paper warm, a nameless pen. Every spark that tried to brag left its signature in ash. I don't need to lift a flag, I just read what moments stash. No revenge, no petty show, only what the hours know. In the smoke let your debts appear, not in anger, crystal clear. Paying truth or paying loss, either way you meet the cost. Smoke ledger, soft and plain. Signing breath, step out with gain. Laughter finds a gentle key. Clocks remember dignity. I don't press a fearful hand, I invite it back to stand. Power is the held back word, louder than the ones you heard. Smoke ledger. Pass a queen. Pass a queen. Pass a queen. goes down, night is square. Velvet door and quiet floor, grounds that glitter love a crowd. Mine prefers to make no sound. You won't see it, you will feel by the way the rough turns real. No decree and no parade, only lines that won't be swayed. Crown without applause, balanced by a truer cause. If you're brave enough to stay, leave your thunder, learn the way. Crown without applause, mercy first, then even laws. Tempers cool and faces lift, pride unclenches, simple gift. I don't claim a gilded seat, I just make the room complete. Being feared is quick and small, being trusted moves us all. Crown without applause, doors I shut. Peace remains. Doors I shut. Footsteps fold into the rain. We don't wear our stories loud. We don't need a cheering crowd. Every hand knows when to stop. Every voice can let it drop. No bravado, no charade, only craft and how we're made. We are the quiet crew, doing what the loud can't do. Turning red to breathing blue, leaving rooms aligned and true. Quiet crew, a calmer brand, stronger hearts and open hands. When the fever hits the floor, we don't measure, more with more. We reduce, refine, release, till the worst can find its peace. Call it mafia, if you will. We call it discipline and will. The quiet priest. The quiet crew. The quiet crew. Quiet crew. Gold crash fade, ropes go slack. You arrive with painted tails, I arrive with wind and sails. All that weight you couldn't hide drifts away with changing tide. No confession, no defense, only cleaner common sense. Harbor of no lies, where the boast and smoke just dies. Anchor down and breathe it through. Be the storm you thought was you. Harbor of no lies, simple rules, open skies. We don't crown a louder king, we just fix the broken ring. Take your oath and make it plain. Walk back home through honest rain. Power that can help you stand is the only power grand. Harbor of no lies, quiet crew. Quiet crew. Quiet crew. Quiet crew.
shade, a velvet note. Not a wall, just shifted air. Not a shove, just clean the care. Step away from hurt and haste. Step toward what isn't waste. No humiliation here. Only boundaries that are clear. Velvet in a dick, gentle band. Stops a harm, saves a man. If you listen, you can stay. If you don't, we fold the day. Velvet in a dick, quiet art. Part of fist, keep the heart. Crowns are pressed, or lace crack. Crowns are blessed, can carry back. I don't rule by fear and spite. I just turn the wrong from right. This is how the mafia heals, by the peace that justice feels. Velvet in a dick. We don't trade in fireworks. We restore where chaos lurks. Step by step, we cool the steel, till the city learns to feel. No display, no fever spin, only discipline within. Low flames syndicate, turning rage to something great. If you need a place to breathe, drop the mask and let it leave. Low flames syndicate, where the hot stones radiate. Mercy first, then reckon fair. We distribute it with care. If you paid and kept it true, night will open up for you. Call it mafia by name. We just tend that kind of flame. Low flames syndicate. Such things will disappear. Don't such things will disappear. A shadow moves across the floor. Footsteps hum a silent walk. A cigarette flickers like a star, but closer, darker. He's the dark gentleman, walking slow, head pulled down. Where does he go? A mystery wrapped in a stormy glow. Street lights whisper secrets low. Rain taps rhythm you almost know. The air tastes sharp like a broken vow. Heavy somehow. He doesn't ask, he doesn't stay. He just takes a night away. He's the
dark gentleman, walking slow, head pulled down. Where does it go? A mystery wrapped in a stormy glow. Every look's a question he won't answer. Every move's a ghostly dancer. He's the echo of a fading dream, torn at the seam. The streetlights hum like broken dreams. A cigarette drowns in a pool of steam. Shadows whisper where the lost convene. He's a shadow in the rain, a ghost with a name, walking slow through the flame. Whiskey melts the edges of the night. A faded rose, a flickering light. He's the echo of wrongs that never felt right. He's the weight you can't outrun, the moon's bitter sun. He's a shadow in the rain, a ghost with a name, walking slow through the flame. Where it always starts. The rain hums low on the city's cheek. The streetlight flickers, it's one last street. I hear your boots echo soft and weak. The night is yours to keep. Dark moon, gentleman with a shadow for a plan. You whisper what you can, but you're always slipping. The smoke curls slow like a question mark. Your silhouette cut through the dark. The world feels tilted off its arc. You grin, a phantom spark. Who are you? Who am I? When the clocks refuse to tick. Dark moon, gentleman with a shadow for a plan. You whisper what you can, but you're always slipping. A match strikes loud, the silence bends. A flame goes out, but it never ends. You're the riddle that the night defends. A story without an end. Matchstick whispers, the flame's first kiss. The smoke curls slow, the phantom twist. The shadow walks where the moonlight quit. Sharp as a knife, but quiet as mist. He's a shadow in a suit, a whisper, a pursuit. Every step a thunder beat in the dark, where hearts retreat. Clock and halt, the air turns eyes like ember, a sense of grin. The game begins, but no one can win. The rain starts slow, a steady drum. You can't run. You can't run. He's a shadow in a suit, a whisper, a pursuit. Every step a thunder beat in the dark, where hearts retreat. A velvet glove, a loaded sigh. He'll leave you breathless, wondering why the city speaks, its voice runs dry. A man likes the moon shines down on us tonight. You're saying things that I like. The words feel wrong, but they sound so right. Shiny shoes and a dirty smile. This place smells like trouble and you smell like whiskey. This feels so wrong, but it looks so pretty. So if we're gonna go, then let's go. Come on, let's go.
Dark gentleman, I will be your shining lady. Dark gentleman, I will be your bright blue baby. Your watch reads the wrong time, and my glass is almost empty. And if you take my hand, I will follow you to the city. Shiny shoes and a dirty smile. This place smells like trouble and you smell like whiskey. This feels so wrong, but it looks so pretty. So if we're gonna go, then let's go. Come on, let's go. Dark gentleman, I will be a shining lady. Dark gentleman, I will be a bright blue baby. Just like you were made. 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 Just like you were made for me. Dark gentleman, I will be a shining lady. Dark gentleman, I will be a bright blue baby.
Midnight hush, a name unspoken. Footsteps fold into the smoke.
Unbroken.
Hush now, hush now. Coats brush past, but I don't turn. Rooms grow still wherever I learn. Eyes meet mine and lose their teeth. I say the least and move beneath. No thunder in my throat tonight, just quiet laws I ride in light. I am the calm that bends the room, a steady hand that parts the gloom. I never shout, I set the pace, a silent crown you can't displace. Slow hold on, I'm in. Slow Memories trail like cigarette lace. Rumors wilt when they see my face. I don't break hearts, I let them choose. Leave with grace or learn to lose. If truth needs proof, let silence ring. Power is the breath I do not spend. I've made my peace with everything. What doesn't bow will simply end. Whisper, listen. I am the calm that bends the room, a steady hand that parts the gloom. I never shout, I set the pace. A silent crown you can't displace. No, hold on. Amen. Keys click once, the night agrees. Doors drift close like tired sea. Hush now, done. No. City sleeps, my shadow stays. Breath held tight in empty ways. Whispered, hush now. Names get soft when I arrive. Doors learn how to stay alive. Eyes lower first, then voices fade. I change the weather in the shade. No sermons, no threats, no plea. Only what must come to be. I am the weight that tilts the room, the silent hour before the boom. No heavy hand, no fevered face, just cold mercy set in pace. Hold on, amen. Promises blink like neon lights. Truth walks out in sober skies. I do not chase your feet, decide. Come correct or kiss your pride. Power isn't loud or bright. It's the door that unlocks the night. Make your choice and keep it clean. Dust remembers where you've been. Choose now. Choose wise. I am the weight that tilts the room, the silent hour before the boom. No heavy hand, no fevered face, just cold mercy set in pace. Load on. Amen. Not given, debts run thin. Quiet closes, I walk in. Wish now done. Rain taps slow like old regrets. Streetlight holds what dust forgets. Breathe in, breathe out. I've worn the ash, I walked the flame. Lost my voice and kept my name. Lessons etched in steady bone. Found my strength by standing alone. Not here to beg the past to heal, just here to honor what is real. I am the hush that lifts the room, the quiet hand softer power, steady pace. Hold on. If love returns, it knows the door. If it does not, I rise once more. Peace is earned in simple breath, choosing life instead of death. When hope is small, it still can burn. Tiny stars teach nights to turn. I won't shout, I'll let it bloom. Light that doesn't ask for room. Stay true, stay kind. I am the hush that lifts the room, the quiet hand that parts the gloom. I move in truth, I keep my grace, a softer power, steady pace. Hold on. Amen. Dawn rides silver on the street. I walk slow and breathe complete. Let go. Go on. Footsteps fold into velvet floors. Breathe in, breathe out. Lives turn low, the neon blurs. I answer nothing, still I'm hurt. Hands find pockets, glances drift. I change the tide without a lift. No thunder, just a steady pull, a softer force that takes its full. Call it velvet gravity, the quiet weight that carries me. I never push, I never plead. I make the room remember me. Rumors wrinkle, truths unfold. The loud grow young, the calm grow old. I tap the table once and wait. Silence opens every gate. Power isn't blaze or roar, it's the hush that locks the door. If you listen, you will see. I don't force, I let it be. Let it be. Call it velvet gravity, the quiet weight that carries me. I never push, I never plead. I make the room remember me. Curtains settle, glasses breathe. I walk out, the storm makes peace. Midnight learns my measured stride. Hush now. I don't announce, I don't explain. I simply step and end the game. Chairs align, the chatter thins. Even clocks forget to spin. No decree and no demand, only stillness in my hand. The room bends first, not me, not you. Walls lean in to tell the truth. I draw a circle, take my place, and everything obeys the space. Amen. Test the floor I stand, finds no echo, finds no sound. I keep time with patient eyes, let the noise run out of lies.
Power lies where breath is slow, speaks in ways the loud don't know. Keep your thunder, keep your flame, iron wars by naming names. Once and done. The room bends first, not me, not you. Walls lean in to tell the truth. I draw a circle, take my place, and everything obeys the space. Door swings shut like folded wings. Quiet winds, the quiet things. Streetlight silver on my sleeve, keep it clean. I made a vow with no applause, hold the line without a cause. Not to win, but not to break, not to speak, but make it wait. No demands and no defense, only earned inheritance. This is my black suit vow, calm the storm without a sound. Lift the room and level brows, rule by grace, not by the crowd. Hold on. If you stand, then stand up straight. If you fold, then fold with faith. I won't chase you down the street. Dignity has silent feet. Power's not a borrowed light, it's a spine that stands at night. If you seek it, pay in truth. Lie once, lose all the proof. Pay in truth. This is my black suit vow, calm the storm without a sound. Lift the room and level brows, rule by grace, not by the crowd. Curse not given, debt release. Quiet blessed, quarrel cease. My name walks in, say less. Shadows listen when I pass. Even mirrors hold their glass. I don't barter, I don't plead, I let consequence proceed. No sharp blade, just cleaner lines. Boundaries drawn between the lies. I carry a ghost law, unwritten rules that keep you raw. No stamp, no seal, no show, but every heart already knows. Amen. Raise your voice and lose your aim. Fire burns out quick and lame. Breathe and choose the truer road. Quiet shoulders hold the load. Power is the held back word, louder than the ones you heard. If you want it, learn to wait. Patience is a master's gate. Wait, then move. I carry a ghost law, unwritten rules that keep you raw. No stamp, no seal, no show, but every heart already knows. Ooh. exhales, the street turns slow. I nod once and let it go.
This is not your average blues. Slow thunder on black water, footsteps in the rain, and the city holds its breath. Muddy roads in my blood, neon stains on my sleeve, steel sky over alleys where the broken still believe. I walk without an echo, counting secrets in the dark, fingers on the fretboard like a match that lights a spark. I don't beg the night for mercy, I just bargain with the storm. Move in silence, let the low notes speak. Haunting guitars pull the truth from the deep. If the heart must break, let it break with grace. Slow thunder rolling through a stone cold place. Gravel in the meter, smoke curls around the beat. Road glows like an ember where the lost and hungry meet. I ain't chasing an inner halo, just a road that doesn't lie. A chorus made of shadows and a promise not to die. If pain is currency, I paid in full tonight. Now watch me spin the darkness, trading sorrow into light. Move in silence, let the low notes speak. Haunting guitars pull the truth from the deep. If the heart must break, let it break with grace. Slow thunder rolling through a stone cold place. Saw the moon take a drag of the night. Its silver breath cutting sharp through the fight. The shadow moves slow like a thief on the prowl. I followed it down, heard the lone wolves howl. I'm a midnight rider, shadow, a ghost on the road, where the lost souls go. Whisper my name in the black and glow, and I'll take you
like a hymn for the damned, a bottle of regret resting cold in my hand. The neon signs we spill the secrets in red. Every mile of confession, every mile of death. Steel strings cry, they cut so deep. Dreams don't fly, they crawl and creep. I'm the midnight rider, shadow, a ghost on the road, where the lost souls go. Whisper my name in the black and glow, and I'll take you where the cold winds blow. Smoke curls from the past, it's a bitter perfume. Every note from the slide, a slow dance with doom. The piano groans low, like a secret untold, while the delta hums truths that are old.